Clint Darby, musician, singer-songwriter from Montgomery, Alabama. Themes in my music are not going to be honestly much different than other ones. And love and basic themes of anger or happiness or melancholy or the way that people feel. I like to think sometimes that my writing style can be different using those themes, and that sometimes it's a little more abstract. It's not so much a storytelling experience for me as it is in describing the way that I feel or a certain experience at that time. So I think that it's a little more abstract in nature in my writing, but I certainly think there are connections to be made in that other people can connect to my music through that and through my writing style, even though it's not maybe as straightforward as some.
And maybe it's too good to be true, and maybe I'm closer than you want me to, but I'm always old. Won't you take me home, 'cause I'm falling away. But you're always old. Won't you take me home, 'cause I'm falling away. You know I'm farther away from home.
I love pop and rock music, and that's what I grew up and was interested in. I've always liked. I like a great verse and a great chorus and a great hook, and that's things that have always drawn me in. And so I think a lot of my stuff is straightforward in that aspect, and I look at that as a positive thing. I think most people and most music today is in that, and not that I feel like I'm conformed to that or that's conforming to a certain style of music, but I think people relate to that, and I've always related to that particular style of music. So that comes out in some of my songs, and certainly some of my earlier songs, but I think like everybody, you want to change and you want to grow, and the more that I got into acoustic guitar and got away from doing the electric guitar, the band, the rock thing, I don't know, to me the style of music, the way the acoustic guitar sound has just opened up different avenues and different windows for me, like in playing. And if people come and see me perform, I'm really there to make people happy and to entertain. That makes me happy, being on stage, if people are having a really good time and enjoying what I'm doing.
A new day awaits for me on the other side of grace. The way this turns me on, I'm out and out of space. And you come on so strong, but it's nothing new to me. So turn around and look at me, for love is on your face.
Playing smaller venues, it's certainly you're overcoming obstacles of noise and just the mass of people confined in a small space. It's hard to grab, I think, people's attention, and generally where they're there, maybe what they're expecting from those is a little bit different than what you would expect or what your audience is expecting if you were playing a large festival. And those are things that we've certainly played, or some larger venues and festivals. And playing to that audience, I think people are geared and are already in a focus that they're there for a performance, they're there for a concert, they're there for a new experience and a little more in tune to perceiving and getting some music that maybe they're not familiar with. And so playing venues like that, you're not only connecting with a larger audience, but you're connecting with a large audience who is open to new music. But as far as being on the stage, on that large stage, it's one of those things that you want to continue to do over and over again. To me, it's a much more comfortable experience being on a large stage and playing these larger places with lots of people.
It's the window in your life, it's the darkness in your life, it's the people that you need, but you need nothing at all. It's the nothings that you made of me. It's the way that you took to me, but you need nothing at all, and I need nothing at all. It's the nothings that I made of you. It's the way that I took to you, 'cause I need nothing at all. Yes, you need nothing at all.
I think being where I'm at, the level that I'm at this point in my career, balancing originals and cover songs, which is where I'm at. You have to do it, and we all like playing our favorite songs, but you also want people to listen to what you have to say and something that you poured your heart into and something that's important to you. And it can be frustrating, and there are times that you don't want to play your own material because you think nobody is listening, but it's the times that you have the few people that ask you to do and sing your songs, and when you're getting some feedback from people that know your songs and enjoy listening to your music, I think those are what keeps you wanting to play and wanting to perform.
With that said, we live in what is. Let's believe in that. I don't know. She don't know. They don't know.
There's some type of interest, and most of the time for me it's not the entire place being crazy about what I'm doing. It's about one or two people, a handful of people being into what I'm doing, and connecting with those few people. And I've had to learn that it's a learning experience, trying to go through the process of you think you're going to capture an entire audience, and most of the time that's really hard to do. And I think if I can connect with a few people on some certain level, those are the people that are going to be interested in your music, and kind of build one by one in a crowd. But I really just want to make people have a good time while I'm performing and playing. That's the bottom line for me. It's a good time.